everybody, weebrabbit here, and welcome back to our LP of Sonic Cross Shadow Generations, where we are doing the Sonic side of things. In the previous part, Legend of Jonathan fought the Egg Dragoon, and he was having some trouble, but he was able to get through it. So with that out of the way, we should be well on our way to the final boss, but I will let Legend of Jonathan take it away and explain that, so go ahead.
Yo, what's up guys? It's me, the Legend Jonathan. Yeah, you heard the man. We are playing the Sonic portion of Sonic Shadow Generations. Yeah, I had difficulties with the Egg Dragoon. There was some weird timing stuff, some lane changes. You know, I'm not great at driving, so Sonic, I guess it was about driving there. I felt like that. And yeah, there was just some weird stuff, you know, just to kind of like shorten it out. And thankfully we beat him. Then it was revealed that Eggman, you know, like apparently that's the Eggman we've been fighting. It's not like a past version of him or anything. And then the weird Time Eater came by and just like stole him, and that's it. And we're just gonna go to the next part, you know.
So it says, these gears are broken. If you insert a Chaos Emerald into each gear, its power may be able to repair it. Collect all Chaos Emeralds to repair the gears, which what you had mentioned earlier, that this is where you would have to be like, oh, if you didn't get them all, I need to go back and get them, basically.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so this is not that hard. It's just... Okay, maybe it is.
I mean, I think you should jump from the other... Yeah, I was gonna say, just do some other stuff. There you go.
There you go.
Alright, so that's one. It's fixing it.
And then, like, this.
That's two. That's three.
Yes, if I remember correctly... It's kind of weird because I remember them moving the little gears. So it's kind of weird. I guess we're just gonna have to...
Yeah, they are just in place, which is kind of weird, right?
Yeah, what?
What if you like drop dash? Does that get them going, maybe? No? Huh.
Okay, maybe... I have a good idea, like right here. So that's where like the boss is gonna be. Right here, this weird little thing over there.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, what the heck? Yo, why? Why is it not...
Yeah, because how would you get up higher? What the heck?
Unless there's like some...
Yeah, am I missing something? How would you get up higher? What the heck?
Yeah, especially because we have the actual...
Do you have to touch the emerald itself once it's in place or something? No, huh? What the heck? Huh, what the heck? Oh, there we go.
What was it?
I don't know. What the hell?
Maybe it bugged out.
Yeah, what the heck? They didn't start moving until now.
Maybe I had to stay on it for a while. But...
To like activate it, I guess? That was weird. Yeah, what the heck? Okay. Okay,
actually, yeah, we're gonna have to.
That was very strange. But how many do you have now? Like 5?
Yeah, so we have like 6 more. I mean, 2 more.
6 more? Goddamn. Like freaking 12 total?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. This one started moving way quicker. What was up with that?
I guess it bugged out, legit.
I think it might have, because yeah, it was not moving. I was kind of like, how do you get up higher?
Okay, yeah, see, these are the last 2.
Alright, cool. Oh, dang it.
Yeah, this is kind of...
It's kind of anticlimactic, honestly. It's just like, go put them in place, like just slowly. Like, oh, okay.
Okay, and it's not...
Yeah, you just had to wait for that thing to start moving, and I think you went a little too quick.
No, they're moving quick too. Look.
Oh yeah, they're going faster. Can you put it in? Can you put them in place as classic Sonic?
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't matter which Sonic you are.
Yeah, I think maybe that's another thing we didn't like. Because let's see, what happens if I? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can still do it, right?
I like the sound effect when
he jumps, yeah.
Because when it's like modern Sonic, it's just the regular like huh. Yeah, like he does like the.
Yeah, when it's classic Sonic, he does a little ding, a little like trampoline sound.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is gonna be the last one over here. There we go.
Just drop. Yeah, when I played, I dropped straight into like where like the portal is.
Nice.
There's like flames are.
I know, froze, huh?
Is this like a satanic ritual? Oh,
Maybe. But I like how that's the excuse for needing the Chaos Emeralds. Oh, you need them to power up the gears. Like, okay.
Maybe because it's like some weird time portal. I don't know. But we still get them anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're back to... Yeah, and then time to enter.
Right.
Or you could just freeze. But...
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Yeah, boss battle. Yeah, you can see it's red, which usually it's not red. It's... You know Persona 5? Because red and black.
Yeah, is this a Persona 5 reference?
Red, black, and white.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. He has a little shadow on the left and right.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's funny.
Okay.
Alright, so here we go.
This is where I feel it's kind of weird, man. This is where it's like...
Okay, Gruesome, you're cornered. So how about you just give up and restore the timeline like you found it?
You're not in a position to demand anything, you.
Oh yeah, most of Eggman's lines, except for some that are changed, are actually from the original. Because they liked the lines so much that they kept them.
Dr. Robotnik?
Nobody calls me that anymore.
Yeah, so here they changed it so that it would be more canonical that
Dr. Eggman from the future.
his last name is Robotnik the whole time, so like...
There was always like a debate about whether it was like, oh, is that just like a weird, when they localized it or not, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Amusement park, I stumbled upon a dark primordial essence. I discovered it possessed abilities I've long desired to harness.
Look at the two of them, they're like, bro.
Namely, that it could travel through the dimension of time. So I decided to utilize its marvelous capabilities and rewrite the past.
Whoa, that's awesome.
In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am.
It's that thing from freaking Family Guy. Whoa, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension.
Yeah.
Sweet, or whatever.
Yourself, and I was happy to help.
He's so round in the past, it's funny.
Man, like he's like a legit, like, circle.
But it's kind of funny because it's the same person, so how did he go from looking super round to looking different?
He lost like weight, I guess.
But how do you get taller? He's a grown-ass man.
I think he's the same height. Well, maybe. Or maybe he stretched his legs. I don't know.
He used science, alright? Damn, look at this guy. He's just like breaking down. The other guy's like,
And they call me eccentric.
That's actually kind of funny. Like,
Anymore, after we've destroyed these Sonics forever. Shall we begin then, Doctor?
they changed that. They changed that for sure.
Destroy me? In your dreams, Eggman. I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, the thing I think is kind of weird is how they make it seem like the Time Eater's gonna be this, like, really godly being who's so powerful.
Yeah, it even looks like, oh, get it? He's kidnapping the Eggmans because he's the one that's in control, you know?
And it's eating whatever they can find, basically.
And it's like, no, they were in control the whole time.
And so that's why I think it's kind of the thing where, like, people get it, I get it, like, when I was younger too, I thought it was kind of cool, but then it makes it kind of like, no, because it makes it look like it's so lame at the same time, like...
Yeah, like, wouldn't it make sense that for once, like, Eggman isn't the antagonist, the main antagonist?
And they're like, hey, like, help us out, because, like...
It's this thing that is bigger than all of us that's destroying everything, because it's like you said, it's like a godly being.
Yeah.
But instead, no, it's like, oh, I ran across this godly being, and,
we just, like, teamed... yeah.
It doesn't make sense. If they were teamed up with it, like, how were they, like, getting dragged away and look like they were in pain and stuff? It's weird.
Yeah.
Not you.
On your feet.
Yeah, they changed this, too, yeah.
Who are they?
That's funny, bro. It's like, bruh.
Significant. You face worse, Sonic.
Focus your
That is kind of true, though. Like,
Behind you.
Wait a minute. There she is. I'm like, where's the best character?
Worlds.
harness their power, Sonic.
You have to win, Sonic, like you've done time and again.
How come they share the emeralds? Shouldn't the emeralds only be able to, like, power up one person?
no. Dude, you've played old, like, Sonic Adventure 2 where, like, two hedgehogs get power.
No.
Oh,
Should
they
it be
actually,
able-
they actually did make the transformation a little bit cooler, like the aura.
They should only be able to power up one person at a
Oh,
time.
God.
That's kind of dumb, though. Why don't all of Sonic's friends stand next to him so everybody powers up?
Because
at the same
people
time?
don't, like, it's just bad writing. I don't know.
We were talking about that, like, I've talked about that with Terrific too, where it's like, how come they always just let the main character do everything?
Yeah.
Like, nobody ever pitches in. They just stand by and, like, watch the main character do everything. It's kind of funny.
Can you hear me? I worked
No.
with me to modify these transceivers. Even
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this final boss as much. The 3DS version, surprisingly, is the best thing about the game.
Really?
Yeah, it's the best thing about the the game for the 3DS version.
Like the boss fight's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, because they do like these cool dodging things and like.
Huh, that's interesting.
Looks like a whole
Yeah, I don't think we've talked about the other. Please be careful, Mr. Sonic. Anyway, I don't think we've talked about the other versions. How is the 3DS version of this?
Not that great.
Oh, really?
They have these weird like images for like graphics for like certain cutscenes.
Oh, like
It's
it,
a one for
it feels
one.
very
It's very cheap, and then
like,
the
yeah, like the
levels
budget, like
suck.
very like if the budget was like really
Yeah,
low.
the
or whatever.
levels suck because some of them are based off the portable games,
Yeah.
but there's some where it's very just like.
Be careful, Sonic!
Yeah, and then like I said, I don't really like this final boss. It's just very like, oh, think of Doomsday Zone from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That's that, except with two Sonics.
Wow.
And instead of space, it's time and space.
Yeah. It looks pretty slow so far, honestly.
Yeah, and it's very lame because as you can see, we're
And
running
you're
out
just
of
like
rings.
slowly moving over there.
Yeah, and it's.
Yeah, you have to keep grabbing rings because that's the whole thing with
Yeah, but there's barely shit. And then you try to grab stuff, and then like Sonic and what's his name? They fly like idiots. So
yeah,
that's
there's rings coming up at least, but
yeah. See.
oh
like-
god, you got like one.
Yeah, that's.
And it's literally just you flying. You're not.
And
like,
then if you
doing
do this, it does nothing. So
anything. What the heck?
yeah, so it doesn't matter
Homing shot. Be careful, Sonic!
unless we do this. But I doubt it.
Yeah, like not much is happening. Honestly, it's like really slow.
Whatever. Just try to see if.
Yeah, I think those rings right there, you missed them.
Yeah, and that's how they die. They just like fall, and then you have
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers, even though we're in different dimensions.
to. I'm trying to like. Actually, seems like it speeds it up a lot. Though.
Yeah. Like it just says
Will?
we. What do you mean we? You guys don't do anything.
Oh,
Ah,
Bro.
yeah, you missed a whole bunch, and that's like the problem.
Be careful, Sonic!
Yeah, literally, it does nothing. What the heck? Am I missing
yeah.
something?
It just exists. That's it.
That's weird.
Please, get out of the way, Mr. Sonic!
Grab away, Mr. Sonic.
Man, Cream's voice is just too fun, dude.
And it's always been the same for like a while.
Why they're
That's
going
the
through rings. Yeah, you grab like only like two. Cream's voice is too funny, man. Get out of the way, Mr. Sonic! It's like the squeakiest little voice ever, man. Oh, there's rings. Yeah, it's because you're not getting any of the rings. Right there, right there. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good.
Now we'll finish it.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. What the heck is the point of the launch?
It
It's
just
so weird.
exists. That's it.
Just to like, so you don't get bored, I guess.
Okay, we're almost.
Now we'll
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. I got some stuff.
finish it.
Oh my god, so you don't get bored.
Sonic!
Okay,
There's some rings coming up right there.
bro.
This is you keep zooming past them. You have to like slow down a little bit. Like not too much, but at least like every so often. You know what I mean? Maybe like right there, the hand you could use like the launch attack or something. I don't know.
Unless that's the point, but
Yeah, honestly, I don't remember how the heck what the heck the point of this is supposed to be. Honestly.
and it's weird because we're supposed to already be there.
Is something the
Looks
matter?
like a homing shot.
Watch it,
But
Sonic.
you suck because. Yes,
Yeah, look at it. You can't even aim it. It
unless
just goes
we're supposed to
randomly.
like do it like this.
There's rings coming up right there.
How about
Ooh. Yeah, because he was about to.
Yeah, but you missed all the rings instead.
is something the matter?
Yeah, see, he was supposed to hit right there. So.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. It's so random.
Are the rings you see or no?
No.
Go after it!
Maybe there's gonna be rings right now, but I don't. I kind of doubt it because. Yeah. Yes. What?
Are you holding it or are you like tapping it? Because this is hold R2.
To modify these transceivers, even though we're in different dimensions.
But usually, not holding it also helps too. So I
It
don't,
literally says hold. You're supposed to be holding it the whole time.
I don't know, man. I played Sonic games where like if you don't hold something.
Yeah, remember, like this is like a weird situation here. So
Now we'll
Alright, let's see if this does anything. So just keep doing that.
Homing shot.
If they say switch, switch. If not, just keep holding it.
Okay, so maybe that's the problem. That
Are you serious? That was it the whole time? You're supposed to hold it, you weren't holding it?
I thought literally just tapping would help because that's literally how it works. Like,
The screen literally says hold R2.
okay, and that tells me that when I play like normal levels, so you know that that's also how it applies too, dude.
How about
Alright. We're finally getting somewhere, I think.
Be careful, Sonic.
Alright, come on, come on, come on. Alright. Yeah, switch and go after it. There we go. And then press that. Just hold it. As long as you don't get hit by anything, it looks like you do get closer. I saw a reticle for like a second, finally. I saw like a reticle for like a second when you got close. Right about... Come on. You're almost there.
That's a homing shot.
Is something the matter?
Right there.
Yeah, you're supposed to just hold it.
There we
Yeah,
go.
see, this animation's kind of awkward too, where you just like kind of go up to it, then it has awkward buzzing, and then that's how you're supposed to fight
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so that's that. And I guess you just keep doing this?
Yeah, there's nothing new really. Like,
What a weird boss fight, man.
it's just again, you can tell like it's very like.
Like, did they run out of ideas? Like,
That's
what happened?
the point. And it's a lot of people were saying that's kind of what ended up happening. And then when
Like,
Dick
the rest
was
of the
working
stuff-
on the 3DS version, they were able to make more with it because get it, like it's support.
Be careful, Sonic.
Where are we? Okay, and then we
You just let the hand get you.
something the matter?
Alright, switch.
or maybe he's gonna come over here.
I mean, he should eventually. Yeah. There, I think right here.
Go
Yeah,
down. Like, what are they doing? Okay, there you
yeah,
go.
they're going down. Okay, just be careful. Just get to the core again. Okay, I use the
Yeah. Oh,
hand.
see, it does more than one.
Multiple
hand.
hands. Alright, you're still getting closer though.
Yeah,
You're
it
still-
twists its head upside down.
There we go,
which is
there we
kinda
go.
creepy.
There's a little reticle again. That's something.
Oh yeah, that's what they try to do.
But the reticle was right there. What happened?
That tried to crush me, and I dodged, so that it didn't kill me. Because that's the problem.
There we go. Now I'm saying, what I was saying is like the reticle wasn't popping back up again.
There we go.
There we go. It's two.
Now the ring stopped. You just get it, like.
Yeah. Now you get rings from like hurting him.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's two.
How about
So yeah, it looks like it's just rinse and repeat.
Yeah. Also, this was the end for a while of like the trend where like Sonic would kill godly beings.
Yeah.
Because then after that, it was just casual like Eggman fights.
That's funny.
And then it wasn't until like Frontiers where he fights a god again.
Yeah,
And
he
it's
fights
like-
all those cool giant mechs and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Oh yeah, and then this is what I usually do when it's like a time thing. I switch to the other side.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
There you go.
Huh, that's
See, that's
interesting.
kind of cool. So like,
That's actually kind of cool, yeah. Laser, be careful with the laser, I guess.
wait, where? Wait.
It's just like the whole screen, basically. Like,
Yeah, I was like, where am I?
what am I supposed to do? A dodge,
Is it,
yeah.
like- but I think we dodged it because it didn't do anything except like
yeah.
blind us.
That was kind of funny, though. It's just like fill the whole screen and stuff. Oh, I think he's using another one. That's funny.
Because he's gonna switch over here anyway. So like,
Yeah.
Back to normal now.
Weird.
Sonic, look out. It's a
hey,
warning.
where are you guys facing? Oh yeah,
It changed direction or something? That was
yeah.
interesting.
With the outer world, he kind of changes the direction.
That's weird. I mean, at least that's kind of interesting, but...
Yeah, look, the bottom half's destroyed. I just kind of forgot about.
Did the catches?
Yeah, like, why don't you guys do anything? Like,
Yeah, they're just like talking to you
why
through
isn't,
a phone.
why isn't in the 2D games everyone gets these cool forms,
Yeah. Oh.
but no one in
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on.
Oh, okay, so I get it. Pressing this gives a boost, like when you unhold it and then you tap it.
Yeah.
But it's better to just keep holding anyways.
Yeah, so you hit him 3 times. It's gonna be like 4 or 5.
Yeah, most Sonic games usually have like 4.
Sonic, come back.
Oh yeah, I remember. This is how you finish it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's how they defeat it.
So it's over?
Which is kind of cool at the same time, but like, dude,
What a weird fight,
I'm
though.
telling you, it's very last minute. I wouldn't be surprised if the Time Eater was supposed to be the main antagonist, and that was it. And
Yeah,
it
they
was in,
changed it for some reason.
Yeah. But I guess it's gonna say that I have like an A rank or a B or
An
yeah.
A.
Surprisingly, when I play, when I played the mic version, I had S rank.
Oh,
Even though
funny.
I don't know if it's because I restarted the fight or what happened.
Maybe,
but,
yeah.
But yeah.
Or maybe you figure it out sooner than you did here or something. I don't know. And that's it.
Yeah.
Still warm. Time travel.
Yeah, which is weird because how did you guys get back to light? And they never explained that.
They're just here again. Yeah, everyone just pops back up. Like, how? What the heck? It wouldn't even see like the Time Eater actually get defeated either. What the heck?
We just saw it like do this and that's it.
I'll admit, you weren't half bad.
Yeah, it was literally just like, oh, you hit the final blow and that was it.
Oh, great! So, I have a question for you. Once we're home, you think the timeline will be restored? Yep. Just don't think about it too hard.
Yeah, where is this supposed to even be? Like, they never replied if this is Green Hill, if it's like...
Who knows, man?
Yeah, like this...
Hey,
like,
Shadow's there.
Yeah. I was like, you know what this looks like? Like any other park you will find. Literally,
Yeah, I know.
This will fast track you to learning some new tricks in the future. Wait, I mean, past. Ugh, time travel's a chore.
The only thing they added to the 3DS version that you only have to unlock here, and in the original game, is that he learns from watching him how to get the homing attack.
Oh, that's cool.
That's it. Literally, that's the only thing. So then both Sonics basically just play the exact same in the 3DS version.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, get the hell out of here, bro.
I wonder why he never questions why he doesn't talk.
Enjoy your
Maybe he does.
It's gonna be great.
Or maybe he just like he's very silent protagonist and he just doesn't say anything. Or he like...
But you think he would question like, huh, why are you so quiet?
Yeah.
So yeah, we literally don't even see the final boss get like actually defeated. It's
Yeah,
like
it's just implied
you
that-
blow, you hit the final blow, and then they're just here.
Yeah.
I think, do we even defeat them? Like, for all we know, like,
Yeah,
that's so
that's what I'm
weird.
saying. I didn't really like that final
I don't
boss,
remember
like,
it
pay
ending
attention.
like that. I could have sworn there was an actual ending.
No, in the original one, they just had different dialogue. You defeat it, and then basically, like, Tails says something like questioning about the rings.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, are the rings like what does Sonic do? What does Sonic do with the rings or something like that? And Tails like, I don't know. And that's it. And then that's when he says like, enjoy your future. It's gonna be great. And that's when it cuts to this.
But it's so weird because like the rest of the game felt fine, and then here,
I'm saying,
why was the ending? Why did it feel so unfinished?
because it's like it just was. I guess that's. And it's not to say the game isn't good. Like I'll still say that I think it's a really good game.
Yeah, like all the
ending
little,
is where it's
the little
weird.
challenges I remember were fun. The stages themselves, like two different styles, you know, is fun. But yeah, it's so, I don't remember the final boss being that bad. Like literally it's just like, oh, race after him
And just keep-
with some switching here and there. Like you said, like the debris thing about like breaking the debris doesn't even really matter. You can just totally ignore it. It's just race after them, doing some dodging here and there, and then hit them like 3 times. And then when you're, for the 4th hit, it's literally like that combined attack. And then it shows that you hit them, but it doesn't even show you actually defeat the enemy.
Yeah,
it doesn't show what
he dies.
it doesn't show what happens to the Time Eater. It doesn't show what happens to the Eggman. We don't even see that mech thing that they were flying get destroyed. It's literally, oh, he's back in the field, and everybody else pops up too somehow.
Yeah.
And that's it. That is
Yeah.
so weird. It looks so unfinished. What the
I think
heck?
That's like legit what happened near the end. They just were like, oh, just like turn it in as quick as possible. Basically, like an assignment. Basically,
I
that's what
guess it's so weird. I guess it doesn't do Sonic CD. It just goes to Sonic
because
Adventure.
there was no CD version. Even the rival stuff, they don't count for some reason.
That's what I'm saying. Because that's for Sonic. I mean, that's where Metal Sonic comes from. So like,
Yeah, it's like they just don't.
they could have at
they're
least
just
shown Sonic
considering-
CD to like show like Metal Sonic. You know what I mean? But no, not even.
No, yeah, it's just considering main levels, I guess.
That is so weird.
Yeah, again, I think the game's pretty good. I guess, like, because of the freaking, like, ending, I'll get at least, like, an 8 out of 10, like, legit. Because to not say 9, I feel like that's, like, just, like, I don't know. I
But
feel,
yeah, the ending really brings it down, man.
yeah.
Like, we're probably gonna end up like cutting some of those because you were having a lot of trouble with it before you figured out, like, oh, you have to hold R2 down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there was like a few failed attempts there that we're probably gonna cut out, but we're still gonna leave in that what you see is basically what you get, except for like you
Yeah.
having to figure it out. There's not much there.
Especially because it's awkward because, again, like, he was right. It's like I had to hold it down. But when I played literally normal Sonic stages, you do the little tabbing method and that makes you faster. It's always been like that, too.
Yeah, so it's just such a weird, lazy,
Like, last
end
minute stuff.
boss,
It's
man.
very, yeah, I'm telling you, it's very just like, oh, here's Doomsday Zone, but crappy. It feels kind of like that, literally. Because at
So
least
weird, man.
Because at least Doomsday Zone has the cool music. It has the rocks as obstacles. It's about you dodging the missiles as you go around the egg mech. And then the fact that you feel the time running out, and the fact that it's like about the world at stake because of the Master Emerald.
Yeah.
Here it's very, just go after the mech, defeat the Eggman once and for all, and also for some reason this godly being is just pathetic, I guess.
Yeah, it's under their control.
Because why not? Because
And then not only that, but the fact that like you can just ignore the whole thing about attacking the debris.
Yeah.
Like
We just did that. We're getting rings. You can ignore rings somehow, and sometimes you just get to the boss and you beat.
Yeah, because honestly, I think that was part of why you were having trouble too. You were focusing too much on trying to get rings, and that's what was getting you so much trouble.
When it's all
once you gave up and you're like, no, let me just hold R2 and just go after it. It felt like rings were to kind of just naturally come to you.
Yeah, because I guess when you do this, it's like a magnet effect where it just falls after because you were near.
It's so weird. Well, would it make more sense if it was like, okay, you have to switch between the two Sonics. You need classic Sonic to get rid of the debris, to launch it at the mech thing, and then that's what gets you closer. And then you switch to the modern Sonic, that's what gets you in closer, and then you attack it. And then you but no, like...
Or what's awkward is that you don't attack it in classic ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's really weird.
Like you can literally ignore classic Sonic the whole time. Like, unless that you kind of need to like switch over to it, like again, because like it's like outside of the stream or it's so weird, man.
Yeah,
I really would like to look at like development stuff to see like what happened, because it feels like there has to be a story there with why the ending is so crappy. It's like, so weird.
It's very like last minute for sure.
It feels too rushed. Yeah.
I'll just say real quick, as we're watching the Sonic 06 footage in the credits.
Yeah.
People are saying they feel bad for whoever had to record this footage. Because they're like, this is the, like right here especially. Because this is one of the most buggiest parts of the game, like in general.
Yeah, wasn't it really easy like to like just like fall through like the world, like fall off the track
or get
and stuff?
hit by those pipes.
Just randomly, right?
So they're like,
because of the physics. Because the physics was like so bad.
Yeah, someone's like, this must have taken like 35 attempts. Someone's like, literally.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
But yeah, they're showing all the levels, like the original ones.
Thing is, again, this is supposed to be like a little homage to like all of the games, basically.
This was basically 20 years since Sonic had come out, basically.
Yeah, and again, it's so weird because like up to like the final boss, I would say everything else was pretty good, honestly. Like not perfect, but it was pretty good. And then that final boss just feels so lazy. Like I would really like to, like I said, see about development stuff. What happened? Because it feels so rushed. It feels so incomplete. It's really weird.
Especially because, again, like, we can do this. That's another thing, too. Like, why is it that specific characters say we can do this?
Yeah, was there supposed to be, like, more stuff where people were actually helping you somehow?
Especially because I remember...
Because they're literally just talking to you through, like, the radio. That's it.
Yeah, and then the thing is, we know in Heroes and a lot of games like that, the other characters, despite not having super forms, they're actually way more useful. Legit, like they'll do little certain phases of the fight. Like in the final boss for Heroes, you have Team Dark, Rose, all the teams doing something, and that leads to like the final part of that little phase where like Team Sonic hits like Metal to finish him off, and that's what leads to like the final fight, which is Super Sonic and the Super Aura Knuckles and Tails, and that's what leads to the actual final boss, like the last phase basically. And so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's
even
weird.
Sonic 06, as crappy as it is,
has the 3 hedgehogs.
And it has everybody, all of your friends collecting the different Chaos Emeralds to help you guys.
To the final boss, yeah.
Yeah, at least they're doing something, and here, like, nothing.
Yeah, so that's why it makes you kind of go, like, what happened?
I should at least.
Yeah, they showed Mephilet. Oh my god,
they showed Mephilet.
They showed everything.
That's funny.
Oh my god, it's funny at the same time, man.
That's crazy.
It's funny because with the credits, people are saying you can notice that it... Oh yeah, it's from like some like 2 events that they recorded, the people saying that.
That's fine.
Oh man, you can tell the credits, it was just like from the original game. Like they didn't even change like the graphics.
Yeah, look, it looks the same.
Oh yeah, this is the cutscene of what happens to him.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because why didn't they get to...
You saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here? Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking.
That is true. One of them is slightly taller than the other.
I'm telling you, yeah, it's weird. So they're just fighting.
I guess when he lost weight, his legs, like, he wasn't so...
He used science. I don't know, man.
Maybe he used something, yeah. Yeah, see, one has, like, shorter...
What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you ask.
Oh yeah, this
earlier,
is funny.
and
Actually.
it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here.
Yeah, he's all.
That's
back.
actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan.
That is true.
That's funny.
I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it.
Oh, that's ironic because then he does it again. So
Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic. Oh, well then no.
Oh, jeez, that's sad.
That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree.
I mean, maybe,
That's
dude.
not a bad idea. I've
Oh, God.
always enjoyed telling people what to
notice
do.
how like Eggman was more humble though. The fact that he's kind of like
I mean, it might be a better use of your time, dude.
yeah, you got
got
the
the
custom
skills,
skill.
Supersonic.
Mhm.
You use like at every level now or something,
Yeah.
right? Alrighty, guys, and there you have it. So, like we said, pretty good game up until the end, man. That end is just so anticlimactic. It's kind of a shame. But everything else is pretty fun, right?
Yeah.
So you have it, guys. That is it for the Sonic side of Sonic Generations. That means that you guys know what's next. We're finally going to jump over to the new content, which is the Shadow side of things. But that will be next time, so stay tuned for that. But until then, if you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you, Legend Jonathan, for being here.
You're welcome, man.
And we'll see you next time. We're going to jump into the Shadow side of things. We're going to get kind of edgy, right? That's going to be fun. And we're going to see because, yeah, like I said, it's all new stuff. So that'll be pretty cool. But until then, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.